Hi everyone, welcome to the Toy Fair New York 2020 Freshman Class webinar. First, I'd like to introduce everyone before we get started. Starting with the Toy Association, the official show management of Toy Fair. I'm Irina Yadushevsky, your Freshman Class Advisor. I am joined today by my colleagues Laura Mangiarosina, Bernadette Boyle, and Stacy Liebenson. As we go through today's presentation, there will be many service providers that I will introduce to you as we go along. Again, we want to welcome you to Toy Fair 2020. Congratulations! We couldn't be more excited to have you participating in this upcoming show. The purpose of this webinar is to help you, the freshman class, to have a better understanding of how to prepare for Toy Fair and maximize your investment. Now, for some of you, this might be your first trade show, but for others, it might be your 20th. But you're here because this is your very first Toy Fair. No two trade shows are alike. Every show has its own requirements and procedures. We would like to make sure that by the end of this webinar that you're familiar and comfortable with Toy Fair. We will spend the next 30 minutes covering a wide range of topics we feel are particularly helpful for first-time exhibitors. There will be many websites, email addresses, and phone numbers included in this webinar, so do feel free to jot them down, but please know that you can access them through the Toy Fair website, TFNY.com. Okay, so now let's start with a quick overview of what you signed up for. Toy Fair is the largest toy and youth entertainment product show in the Western Hemisphere. It is owned and managed by the Toy Association, otherwise known as Show Management. Toy Fair welcomes nearly 1,000 exhibitors, 10,000 domestic and international buyers, and 1,000 media representatives. Toy Fair 2020 will be our 117th show. Toy Fair comes together thanks to the hard work of a very large team. You know, sometimes it's hard to figure out who does what. So while we do have several vendors working with us at the show, there are 7 key partners, most of which you will hear from today. I've already introduced my colleagues, so it's time to get started. It is now my pleasure to introduce our first presenter, Tom Malik, from our official general contractor, T3 Expo. Hi, Tom. Welcome.
Hi, Irina. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Tom Malik. T3 Expo is honored to be your general service contractor for Toy Fair 2020. Today, I'm excited to share how T3 Expo will assist you in planning for Toy Fair 2020. Welcome to the T3 Expo personalized online ordering experience. By this time, you should have already received your personalized welcome email from T3 Expo. Within that email, you received a reference link to the online ordering experience. We have 2 options for you to view the service manual. First, you can always download the PDF of your manual. And the second option is you can immerse yourself into the Toy Fair Interactive Exhibitor Kit, which offers you a personalized online ordering system. Your home page will reference a timeline of important deadlines for planning your booth experience. Please allow me to walk you through our personalized online ordering experience. Your first step is to log in and click on the Order Online tab. Next, click New to Site, Sign Up. Please create an initial login and password for your account. Now you will see a booth size selection. Use the drop-down to select your booth type. For example, select linear. Hit Continue. Why is selecting your booth size important? It's a personalized experience where you will only see available products and services based on the size of your booth. For example, if you are a 10 by 10 inline booth, you will not see sign hanging order forms or 10 by 20 carpet options. Now that you're at the personalized online ordering experience and ready to place orders, on the top left, please click Shop by Categories. A toolbar will appear on the left-hand side of your screen, and you can scroll through and select the information, products, and services you need for your booth experience. Here is a list of all the services available through T3 and our other ancillary vendors, such as the Javits Center Jake system. Just a friendly reminder that the discount deadline date is January 24th, 2020. T3 Expo is available 24/7 to assist you with any questions or concerns. We look forward to talking with you, listening to you, and providing you a personalized service. You can also call or text these same numbers when you're on site.
As a reminder, T3 Expo has discounted pricing for orders placed by Friday, January 24th, 2020. You may access the exhibitor guide by visiting order.t3expo.com. Thanks, Tom. Now I would like to hand it off to Erica Girdos from the Javits Center, who will explain their services, including the Jake system and our new exclusive caterer, Cultivated. Hi, Erica. Glad you could join us again.
Thanks, Irina. Hi, everyone. I'm here to inform you about all the services available to you here at the Javits Center. Accessible to the 7 train on West 34th Street, it features one of the most advanced technology systems of any convention center in the United States with a state-of-the-art security system. Our partners also available for your service requirements are FedEx, Super Shuttle, Cultivated, American Express, and Hudson. Jake is the Javits Center online ordering system where exhibitors can purchase services such as electrical, technology, plumbing, and cleaning. If you are bringing any items that require electricity, then what you will need to do first is find out how much wattage these items you are bringing require to function. For example, if you need to charge your cell phone or a laptop, the basic 500-watt outlet will suffice. The Javits Center does have overhead lighting. You might want to order additional lighting if you want certain items in your booth to stand out with a light focused on them. You can take advantage and save 30% off of your order if you complete it by the advance rate cutoff date, which is February 7th, 2020. In addition to the saving you would receive for placing your order in advance, you will receive an additional 2% discount when you place your order online at jake.javitscenter.com. If you need assistance, please call our Exhibitor Solutions Department at 1-877-452-8457 or email us at services@javitscenter.com. Cultivated is the new hospitality brand at the Javits Center as the exclusive food and beverage partner. We believe in enriching experiences that expose our guests to something new, from thoughtful menus to approachable technology that makes your visit welcoming, inclusive, and fulfilling. To place an order or if you require assistance, feel free to call the catering sales office at 212-216-2400 or send us an email to services@cultivatedny.com. Please visit our new website, www.cultivatedny.com, which highlights our services and showcases our premier catering menus along with exhibitor menus. We look forward in seeing you all in February.
Thanks, Erica. NMR Staging and Events is our selected audio and video vendor. Through them, you can rent audio and video equipment like TVs and displays, as well as desktop computers and laptops. Please note you will need to order electricity to power such equipment through the Javits Electrical Department. The deadline for discounted pricing for NMR Staging and Events is Wednesday, February 12th, 2020. Have you booked your hotel reservations for Toy Fair? Unfortunately, Karen D'Arminio cannot join us today, but I'm very happy to introduce to you Megan Claudio from On Peak, our only official housing partner for Toy Fair, and she will be presenting today for us. When it comes to preparing for Toy Fair, it's never too early to think about where you're going to sleep. Megan, hi. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Of course. Thank you, Irina. As Irina mentioned, On Peak is the only official hotel partner for Toy Fair. On Peak and the Toy Association have partnered together to bring attendees and exhibitors the best hotel options for your trip to New York. You can book your hotel today on the Toy Fair website, located under the Hotel and Travel tab, or you can call us directly at On Peak. Our phone number is 1-855-992-3353. We have contracted hotels rooms at several hotels around the city, and there's a variety of benefits for booking within the official hotel block. These benefits include the best rate pledge, We monitor all the room rates at all the hotels to ensure that all Toy Fair participants get the lowest rates over the event dates. When you're booking your initial reservation, many times you may not know who is coming to stay at to staff your booth. That's okay. With OnPeak, you can book your rooms now and add the guest details later. We have flexible payment options where you can either put a credit card to cover all hotel rooms for your entire team, or you can have individuals add their individual credit card information. And there is no charge at time of booking. You will only be required to pay when you are checking into the hotel. And last but not least, you will get all hotel reward points when you add in specialty frequent hotel program points to your reservation. On top of that, we have actually negotiated some hotels are willing to offer double points when you book through OnPeak. So please make sure to take advantage of that. And thank you for your time and attention. Now back to Irina.
Thanks again, Megan. So now that we've covered some of the essential services, it's time to talk about your Launchpad on-site experience. Your dedicated freshman exhibit hall, Hall 1E, also known as Launchpad, is carpeted, so no need to be concerned with carpets or floor coverings. Hall 1E is located right when you get off the escalator, so directly below the press room. It is also the home of our Knowledge Network programming and the Member Hospitality Lounge. Talk about a great location. Raw space is rented from the Toy Association and marked off by the black pipe and drape. This slide shows an example of what a standard 10 by 10 booth could look like. If your booth is 300 square feet or less, the company sign on the back wall is complimentary. If your booth is larger than 300 square feet, you can order a sign from T3 Expo. Carpet, table, chairs, and waste baskets can be ordered through T3 or provided by you. A tabletop space receives a 6-foot draped table, 2 chairs, and a trash can. Only 10 by 10 booths come with pipe and drape, so if you happen to need furniture, you should order from T3 or bring your own. Material handling charges will apply. Terms and package details for tabletops display differ from that of a standard booth. If you happen to have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me or your account executive, Stacy Liebenson. The laptop can be rented through NMR, or you can bring your own. Finally, the internet connection, wired or wireless, and the electricity to power your laptop must be ordered through the Javits Center. Need some visual ideas? Email me and I will happily send you some booth photo images for your inspiration. So you must be wondering, how am I going to get my stuff to the show? Well, you could either ship your freight or hand carry your materials. And we'll get to hand carrying in a little bit. First, for exhibitors shipping freight, including things like display and shelving units, furniture, product, etc., you have 2 options. The first is to ship in advance to the T3 Expo warehouse. Your shipment must arrive between Friday, January 10th, and Friday, February 14th. T3 will store it and transport it to the Javits Center for the show setup. Advanced shipments are the first freight brought onto the show floor. I do encourage you to ship to the advanced warehouse as it is less expensive and it's more efficient. More information on this can be found in Section 2 of the exhibiting guide. The second option is to ship your freight directly to the Javits Center. You can choose any carrier you'd like, but we recommend a list of carriers based on their extensive trade show experience and knowledge of Toy Fair. This list can also be found in Section 2 of the exhibiting guide. When preparing your direct shipment, you will need to let the carrier know the following instructions. All drivers must check in at the trailer located at 36th Street and 12th Avenue. The driver must check in during a specific time window dictated by the target move and floor plan, and we will go over that in a little bit. Lastly, please be aware that sometimes drivers must wait in line before pulling up the loading dock. So the exhibitor can be charged for this wait time by the carrier. So I encourage you to have this conversation with your carrier ahead of time so that you know about the possible extra costs. If you're shipping small packages to the Javits Center, like boxes of product via FedEx or UPS, please follow the shipping label instructions found in Section 2. There you'll also find pre-filled shipping labels provided by T3. Using these labels will ensure proper delivery of your packages. Small package material handling fees will apply for anything between 5 and 50 pounds. To manage the receipt and delivery of all the freight that comes through to the Javits Center, Toy Fair uses what is called a target move-in system. If you are shipping freight to the show, the target move-in map will help you determine when your target delivery date and time is and when your driver needs to check in. Here are the target floor plans for levels 1 and 3. They can be both found in Section 2 of your exhibiting guide. Each different color target zone represents specific move-in dates and times. Each exhibitor is assigned a target freight check-in time for direct freight, as well as the time when freight offloading will begin. So take, for example, we're going to use booth number 4123. Booth number 4123 is in your designated Hall 1E launch pad on the floor plan. If an exhibitor is shipping directly to the Javits Center, their driver would need to check in at the trailer on Thursday, February 20th, between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Please note, if you do miss your target date, your vehicle will not be unloaded until all targeted vehicles for the day have been unloaded, regardless of when your vehicle checked in. If your driver arrives prior to your target date and time, just know the shipment will not be accepted. So we've mentioned material handling a few times now. What is it? Material handling is the management of exhibit materials between the loading dock to the booth area and is managed by our show contractor T3. That means getting your freight to and from your booth during move-in and move-out, as well as the removal and the return of empty containers like crates, boxes, etc. Regardless of whether you shipped to the warehouse in advance of the show or shipped directly to the Javits Center, you'll need to complete a material handling form, which can be found in Section 2 of the exhibiting guide. So to further break down what material handling is, this informative graphic will help you to understand the process. Hey, Tom, can you help explain?
Yes, I can. Don't be nervous from the look. I'm going to explain the 7 steps of freight and how your T3 team will guide your team through the following steps. Step 1, you ship your freight from your warehouse to the advanced warehouse or direct to show site. Step 2, your truck is brought to the loading dock. Step 3, your freight is delivered to your booth. Step 4, your empty skids, boxes, and crates are stored in the Javits loading docks or on trailers. Step 5, show closes. Your empties are returned to your booth. Step 6, after you submit your material handling form to the T3 service desk, your freight is loaded onto your desired carrier. And finally, Step 7, your freight is on its way to its next destination. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what defines material handling.
Oh, thank you, Tom. Appreciate it. Which brings us now to the other method of getting your stuff to the show, hand carrying. This is for exhibitors who have a simple booth setup and are bringing a few boxes of products and materials to the show. You have the option of hand carrying your boxes into the Javits Center and directly to your booth. Depending on the location of your booth, I'd say it's approximately a 5-minute walk from the entrance. Please keep in mind that there are strict guidelines to what you can and cannot carry, so just please sure to review them carefully in the exhibiting guide that can be found in Section 2. There's a designated location for hand-carrying items into the Javits Center. It's usually referred to as the inner roadway. You will be allowed to drive your vehicle onto the inner roadway by entering on 11th Avenue at 37th Street. Your vehicle must be no larger than a 10-foot Ford Econoline van. All your items must fit through a revolving door, and no dollies or hand trucks are permitted. You can't use anything larger than a 2-wheeled baggage cart to transport materials. Individuals carrying materials must be employees of the exhibiting company and must carry photo ID. Also, whoever is hand carrying will need to wear an exhibitor badge or a setup sticker in order to gain access to the show floor. No one is allowed entrance onto the show floor, even during setup, without official credentials. You may pick up your badges at registration, starting Thursday, February 20th at noon. Anytime before that, you'll need to pick up setup stickers at the desk in front of the 3B entrance and or in front of room 1B04. Can I set up my own booth? Well, technically yes, if your exhibit space is 250 square feet or smaller. You may install and dismantle your own exhibit under the following conditions. The setup of your display must be completed in 30 minutes or less. No tools are utilized in the assembly or dismantle of your booth. However, there is one exception. You may use a standard box cutter to open up your boxes. Individuals performing the work must be full-time employees of the exhibiting company over the age of 18 with show badges or setup stickers and must carry ID verifying their identity and affiliation with the exhibiting company. You may unpack and repack your products only in cartons, not crates. Booth building display regulations for questions regarding tall displays, monitors, and height regulations can be found in Section 1 of the exhibiting guide. Now, if your setup requirements fall outside of the conditions listed, then you will have to enlist the services of one or more of the unions at the Javits Center. The details and pricing and information is in Section 3 of the exhibiting guide. You have 3 options to get your materials to your booth. First, advanced shipment to the T3 warehouse, which I personally recommend. Second, direct shipping to the Javits Center. And third, the hand carry option. So please refer to Section 2 of your exhibiting guide to see which option is the best for you. Please note that these rules are enforced by union representatives who regularly monitor the show floor. As you all know, sustainability is a critical component of trade show production, and the Toy Association continues to address this issue head-on. I'm now pleased to introduce our next presenter, Lindsay Arel of Honeycomb Strategies, who will discuss the impact that you as an exhibitor can make during your time at the show. Lindsay, glad you could join us again this year.
Thank you, Irina. The Toy Association has been committed to sustainable trade show practices since 2015. Each year, we track the impact of our show, including waste, energy, carbon, water, and donations. Our goal is to continually improve our metrics year after year with the support and participation of our suppliers, attendees, and exhibitors. As an exhibitor, what can you do to help? First, reduce signage waste. Do this by print lots and provide your information digitally. When you must print signs, make them non-dated. This allows for them to be reused at future shows. And ask for a recyclable product like Falcon board instead of foam core. At your booth, work with T3 for sustainable options. Help our housekeeping team by breaking down all boxes and not using styrofoam packaging material. Then commit to leave no trace by either taking your booth back in full or participating in the Toy Bank donation and the booth material donation programs in partnership with T3, the Javits Center, and the Toy Association. When choosing a shipping company, ask if they participate in the EPA SmartWave program, and always take advantage of the Toy Fair shuttle to and from your hotel to the convention center. Lastly, make sure to turn off or put in sleep mode all electronics in your booth when you leave for the night. Earlier I mentioned a booth donation program. As mentioned, this is in partnership with the Javits Center, and all donations are going to the Material for the Arts in New York. To participate, ask your T3 representative for a donation form and stickers. Ensure that all donations are packed up and clearly labeled after the show closed. Some examples of acceptable items include decor, accessories, furniture, office supplies, and building materials. Please do not leave full booths, broken items, or marketing materials. Thank you for your time, and we appreciate your help with our sustainability efforts.
Thanks a lot, Lindsay. The Toy Foundation is proud to be the official charity of Toy Fair and the North American toy industry. At the close of the show, our volunteers comb the show floor to gather donated samples for the Toy Foundation's Toy Bank, making show wrap-up a breeze by donating your product. Exhibitors can sign up by emailing the Toy Bank at toyfoundation.org anytime before the show, and someone will stop by your booth with a simple form for you to sign. You may also sign up on site by visiting the Foundation's booth number 5701. Your donation will be picked up from your booth at the close of the show and distributed among several charities for children. Thank you in advance for delivering the magic of play to children in need. As a way of saying thank you, all donors will receive a donation receipt for tax purposes and listings on the Toy Foundation website and in the 2021 Toy of the Year Awards tribute book. Have questions? Contact Elizabeth Max at emax@toyfoundation.org. All exhibitors must be badged to access the show floor during show days. If you haven't already registered your booth staff, please do so on our website. Once there, click on the drop-down menu list and select your company. Your username is your 5- or 6-digit company ID number. You should have already received an email to register for your badges, which provides you with your company ID. Should you need it, please contact your account executive, Stacy, and from the site, you can view current staff, add booth staff, and update your contact information. Your badges will be available for pickup on site beginning Thursday, February 20th at noon. Exhibitors must receive 2 badges for every 100 square feet, and remember, staff must be full-time employees over the age of 18. Interested in using a child demonstrator to represent your products at Toy Fair? Child demonstrators under the age of 18 may be permitted. However, there is a process by which you would need to apply for a variance to the regulations. To be considered, you would need to complete the application by the deadline and provide all of the required substantiating information, including a video. You will find the form and required materials included in Section 1 of the exhibiting guide. The form is entitled Exhibitor Admission Variance for In-Booth Minors. For questions about registration, we encourage you to use the live chat option. Our customer service team is on call to assist. Now that we've addressed shipping, material handling, registration, and badges, let's talk about how you can make the most of your appearance at Toy Fair. With nearly 1,000 exhibiting companies, it might be challenging to stand out. But don't worry, we're here to help you. I would now like to introduce to you my colleague, Laura Mangiaracina, Senior Manager of Advertising, Sponsorship, and Promotions with the Toy Association. Hi, Laura.
Hi, Irina. Hello, everyone. As Irina mentioned, my name is Laura. I am the Senior Manager of Advertising, Sponsorships, and Promotions, and I'm here to help you. You have a booth at Toy Fair, which is fantastic. Now you need to make sure that attendees know that you're here. We offer our exhibitors a variety of ways to stand out at the show. Some of the options are listed here on the screen, but we do have an entire promotional catalog filled with many valuable opportunities to enhance your participation at the show. And as a first-time exhibitor, you can participate in the Freshman Connect promotional package. These turnkey packages offer you the chance to promote your brand and products using a variety of marketing mediums at a discounted rate. If you're interested in this or any other promotional package, please let me know. Space is limited and everything is available on a first-come, first-served basis. I'm happy to work with you to finalize your marketing plan to suit your needs at the show, so definitely be sure to reach out. My contact information is on the screen, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, Irina.
Thanks, Laura. One of the easiest ways to get noticed and to have buyers, the press, licensing professionals, and more find out while at Toy Fair and make sure that your online profile is accurate and presents you and your company and your products in the most positive light. In case you didn't know, the Toy Fair website has an online floor plan that enables attendees to click on a booth and view information about each exhibitor. That information is provided by you, so please make sure you take the time to submit your details so that current and potential partners can find you. By now, you should have received an email asking you to complete your profile. A sample of the login page is on the slide that you see. Simply enter your 5- or 6-digit user ID to get started. If you need your ID number, just please go ahead and contact Stacy. Please make sure you enter as much information as possible, as the details you provide are not only used for the interactive floor plan, but they're also used for printed materials, the exhibitor locator guide, and the Toy Fair mobile app. Also, don't forget to go social with Toy Fair. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. As we continue to expand our social media presence, you too can expand by posting, and tagging. Remember to tag your posts with hashtag TFNY. Your content will be seen by all of our friends, fans, and followers, and will stream directly into the online press center. Who knows? Maybe your post will help you get noticed by the media that waits all year for Toy Fair New York. The Toy Association is proud to bring you the latest and the most efficient tool available for marketing and selling your products, Shop Toys 365. I now would like to introduce my colleague, Stacy Liebenson, your freshman class account executive. Take it away, Stacy.
Hello, Irina. Hi, everyone. I'd like to take a few minutes to introduce you to Shop Toys 365. For those of you not familiar with it, Shop Toys 365 is owned and operated by the Toy Association and powered by Balloon. It's the toy industry's only B2B digital social marketplace that enables buyers and sellers to conduct business year-round. As you can imagine, the months leading up to Toy Fair are among the most active months of the year on Shop Toys 365. Retailers use the platform prior to Toy Fair to identify companies and products they want to see when they get there. Shop Toys is the perfect pre-show, pre-market discovery tool and one on which you should definitely participate. Shop Toys 365 will help you get the most out of Toy Fair before, during, and after. It's an ideal place for you to promote your product, company, booth location, and show specials. During the show, you can use Leads 365 to easily digitize badges, business cards, add notes, and immediately follow up on Shop Toys 365. You can take digital orders immediately on your iPad with Orders 365. After the show, you can follow up with all the leads in your account and convert the leads into accounts. Shop Toys 365 is a powerful tool that has proven indispensable for professionals who want to manage business throughout the year. Toy Fair is just the beginning. Right now, we have a special promotional offer. Purchase a 6-month subscription for only $149 per month, and you will receive 3 free bonus months. That gives you 9 months of premium membership on Shop Toys 365 for less than $900. Shop Toys brings you the power of an entire marketing team and opens the door of thousands of potential customers. You have invested wisely by becoming a Toy Fair exhibitor. Now take the next step to connect 24/7, 365. I have included my contact information here, and I'd be happy to set up a demo with you to show how easy it is. Just call or email me for more information. Thank you, everyone. Now back to Irina.
Thanks, Stacy. When you arrive at the show site, it will be busy, so it's good to know what to expect when you get there. During setup and throughout the show, there is a dedicated floor manager who's responsible for assisting you on site. Your floor manager will stop by during setup for an introduction. If you placed an order with T3, one of their event engineers will also stop by your booth during setup just to ensure things are running smoothly, as we hope it will. There are 2 T3 Expo service desks located in the Javits Center. The first is on level 3 at the back of the Crystal Palace, and the other is on level 1 in room 1B04. Additionally, if you need anyone from show management, the Toy Fair show office is located in the glass room on level 3 at the back of the Crystal Palace. And just like that, before you know it, the show's over and it's time to pack up and go home. But please, don't let the last minutes of Toy Fair be stressful. Here are some tips and instructions to make your exit as hassle-free as possible. Toy Fair closes at 4 p.m. sharp on Tuesday, February 25th. You must keep your booth intact until the close of the show. As is outlined in your contract and exhibiting guide regulations, early move-out or dismantling of your booth may result in penalties affecting future shows and possible potential forfeiture of points. Look, I know that packing up might be tempting, as you may feel tired, you're ready to go, but please do not give in to these feelings. because leaving early is not going to be worth jeopardizing your future to Toy Fair plans. So at 4 p.m., the carpet will be rolled up to be removed from the show floor, which can take up to about an hour. Cartons and fiber cases will be delivered to your booth after that time. If you booked an outbound plane ticket for 5 p.m., let's say, on the final day of the show, know that you are going to miss your flight. So please make your travel plans accordingly. Factor in the time it will take to pack up, and do settle any remaining balances you will have with T3 and the Javits Center. I would suggest for peace of mind and having a successful exit, you may want to arrange to stay an extra night just to handle move-out logistics. Outbound shipping instructions can be found in Section 2 of the exhibiting guide. You will also receive a move-out bulletin on the morning of the last day of the show. This bulletin will be your go-to for everything you need to know, from the breakdown schedule, packing and driver check-in instructions, to the dismantle and move-out schedule. The bulletin will also be available at the exhibitor service centers and show office. This also includes hand carrying. As I mentioned earlier, by donating your toys to the Toy Foundation's Toy Bank, you will be helping many children in need. You will save time and money on packing, reshipping expenses, and at the same time have a joyful impact on children nationwide. Hey, it's a win-win. So give, give, give. In addition to all the buzz on the show floor, there is a lot of activities that's going to be taking place. So I would encourage you to carve out time to attend Freshman Welcome and Orientation, the Toy Association's annual general meeting, Toy Safety and Compliance Update, and as many of the Knowledge Network and Creative Factor sessions as you can. As a first-time exhibitor, many of you have become brand new members of the Toy Association, and we are fortunate today to have my colleague, Bernadette Boyle, Director of Membership, joining us to discuss that all being a member of the Toy Association means. Bernadette?
Thank you, Irina, and welcome, freshman class and first-time association members. The Toy Association is the trade association representing all businesses that help produce and deliver toys and youth products to children. We represent over 1,000 member companies, and it is our mission to be a unifying force for your creativity and success and to advocate for your needs. So think of membership as an extension of resources that you may not otherwise have access to, but are crucial to help your business grow and thrive. Members receive access to a number of benefits that will be useful in your day-to-day operations. These benefits include added value at Toy Fair, one of which is the Toy Fair buyer attendee list with full contact information, which all member exhibitors receive post-show. You also have access to industry insights and research and other educational offerings. We provide guidance on safety, technical, and marketplace issues, and we advocate for your best interests, which include the issues that affect your business on the federal, state, and local levels, and of course networking opportunities to grow your contacts. So membership is what you make of it. The more engaged you are, the more you'll get out of it. So please take some time to download the complete benefit list via the link you see on this slide and get to know the benefits you now have access to. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me at the contact info you see here. And if you are not a member, reach out as well and we can help get you on board. Thank you, and I do hope we have the opportunity to meet at Toy Fair. Irina?
Thanks, Bernadette. We have a fantastic resource that is chock full of essential information, from time and money-saving tips to media and promotional strategies. Please be sure to check out Toy Fair Tools, your weekly go-to newsletter. Be on the lookout. The Toy Fair PR Bootcamp webinar, taking place Thursday, December 5th from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern, is available to all exhibitors and will provide important tools and techniques for building sound media strategies leading right up to the show. If you're interested in attending this or other webinars, visit toyassociation.org under the Education tab. In closing, here are a few tips to consider. Dress warmly. For those of you who are not from the Northeast, February in New York can get really chilly. Wear comfortable shoes. Some of you are going to be on your feet all day, and of course, it's going to take a toll on your feet. so consider bringing more than one pair of shoes to switch between during the show. Also, the air at the Job Center can get pretty dry. Please bring lip balm to keep your lips from getting chapped, and remember, stay hydrated. Drink water. Now, I know going forward you may have questions. We've provided a lot of important information to you today to guide you through the journey of your first toy fair. The Meetings and Events Toy Fair team is always here to help you have a productive and seamless experience. Do not hesitate to reach out to me or your account executive or any member of our team. We're here for you. As your freshman class support team, Stacy and I are here to help you in any way we can. I really hope you found the webinar useful and informative. All of this will be available on our website, toyassociation.org, under the Education tab. I would like to now thank our panel of experts for participating in today's program. We at the Toy Association couldn't be any more excited to have you exhibiting at Toy Fair 2020 and look forward to welcoming you in February. Thanks everyone for tuning in.